Hello, and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator. My name is Quad, and in the last episode, we did about 1.2 million. It was a little bit less than that. It was roughly 900 and something ounces of gold. I'm currently sitting at $3.4 million. Now, I am currently on the road to the Orange Beast. We seem to be doing about 1.2 million a day, so it seems like probably 2 more days of digging should give us enough money to buy all of the Orange Beast things, right? That'll put us over $5 million. So anyways, let's get started. Let's make sure everything's set up real quick. Looks like I have the mats, I have the replacement mats, I have the jigs, I have the jig buckets, I have that thing up there done. Looks like all I have to do is turn on the power and the water. So let's come over here, let's get that water turned on. Now I made some adjustments to the sound, so hopefully the machines won't be so loud now, but not too quiet. I don't know, bro. Anyways, we're sitting at 890,000 gallons of water. Let's turn on the wash plant, which is not this one, by the way. It's going to be this one, 63 gallons per minute. Let's go turn the power on. So just come over here, boom, turn that on. It sounds much quieter in my headphones, so I'm hoping it translates over to the video. Typically, I have to manually adjust those volumes. Anyways, let's grab our dumper. Yeah, this should all be set up now. We don't have any dirt in the shaker, nor do we have any in the hopper. But yeah, everything looks like it's running just fine. Let's just jump in the dumper. Let's get over there. Let's start digging. Now I can't even hear my truck at all. Dude, I can't hear it at all. Look, maybe, is it the volume or is it the damn game? Sometimes the game doesn't pick up certain strings of audio, right? Which I think that's the case here. Let's go inside. Okay, yeah, I think it's just not picking it up. Anyways, get over there, bro. Damn it, I just slammed that light a little bit. It's fine. Either way. Let me get this into place. Yeah, I'm going to adjust the volume. I want to see if it's the damn volume or is it the damn truck. So I put it down to 25% because everything's so damn loud, right? Ah, damn it. It was too low, bro. It's annoying. I wish there was a separate volume control for the freaking wash plant and pump and shit. Well, whatever. I had it at 25. I'm just going to put it at 37. Hopefully it'll be a fine in between. There's literally no sound. That's so freaking stupid. Anyways, let's shut it off. Let's hop out. And we need to turn on the generator over here. So let's get this thing on. Oh, look, now that's a little bit too quiet, bro. Why the hell's the wash plant and all that got to be so goddamn loud over there? Well, whatever. It's lit up. We'll see how it goes. If it's too quiet, I'll freaking try to adjust the volumes in editing, bro. Let's jump in this thing. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Fire it up. Can I hear it? Dude, I can't hear shit. Listen, if we come out to this view, oh, I definitely can't hear anything. Okay, this is not going to work. Not at all. So let me adjust those volumes once again. Okay, this is at 100%. Like, I can't hear jack out here. I can hear here. And on the inside, I can hear here. But whatever, bro. It's just going to have to be the way it is. Anyways, is my dumper in a good spot? It might be. Let's pull out the controller, and this is a full zoom out, by the way. I am spinning my mouse wheel. It does not go out any further. It's literally just in and out. Okay, so today, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we are going to be running these same spots here. So like right in through here, we'll dig all of this out, and then we'll likely move over to those 3 spots over there once we get that. And then moving on, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to get to the bottom of this. There's so much freaking gold down there. But let's bring this thing down. Yeah. We'll start over here on the left. Just come in right there. Let's just scoop it. Yeah, there we go. It's a full one. Let's bring it up. And let's get this thing dumped. Let's see if I'm in a good spot. I am not in a good spot. And let's just bring it up just a little bit further. Okay, that might be too far, bro. Maybe something like that. Okay, and then let's dump it. There we go. There's our first bucket of the day. It was a full one. It was at 19%. Let's bring this puppy down. Let's continue just kind of grabbing. I'm going to try to angle my bucket or my camera a little bit more like this, but let's come in about right here. Let's just scoop and then fill it. There we go. Let's lift it. Let's go dump it. And yeah, we should have another good day of about 1,100 cubic yards of dirt. And we'll probably get roughly $1.2 million. We'll see how that all goes, but let's come down here a little bit further, please, and scoop. There we go. Nice full one. Yeah, so yesterday, I was originally going to do this episode, But then the update on Out of Ore came through for the baggers. So I went in there and I recorded for about an hour, but then I ended up scrapping the whole goddamn freaking recording session because it was just filled with a bunch of swearing, bro. I was just so frustrated that I decided I just deleted the freaking videos. So we're gonna have to go back into Out of Ore at another time and try it again. But yeah, it was just nothing but swearing. Mostly because the new bagger, which seems kind of cool, it's level gated, bro, behind, well, level 55 and 60. I'm only level 40 in that game right now, and I couldn't find a way to, well, max out my level. You would think for a company that's called the North Modding Company, which is the developers of Out of Ore, you would think they would have some ready-to-go mods. You know what I mean? Like max level, for instance. Anyways, this is at 100. Let's go dump it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of vehicles being locked behind a level system, whether it's Out of Ore or it's American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Forza, Need for Speed, any racing game. It doesn't matter, bro. It's kind of dumb to have things locked behind a level, right? Because that's not how things operate in the real world. I mean, no dealership is going to be like, hey, bro, you can't buy this cool vehicle. You don't have enough experience. Anyways, all of our mats are currently at 0, so we are starting completely fresh. And now, I don't know if you could tell, but that fucking sound up there is ridiculously loud, bro. Like, it's so goddamn loud, I can't even hear myself talk. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and dump what we got, which was about 7%. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring it all the way down. Let's see how deep we can actually get this between our legs right here. I'm gonna try to scrape off. Yeah, as much as I can. It looks like it's actually full. I'm gonna try to close it without losing it. There we go. Let's lift it. Let's dump it. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with Out of Ore. I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and just start grinding my ass off and just dig until I can get to that level. There might be a couple ways to do some fast leveling that I'm going to try to explore, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this was a crappy one. This was only a partial. We're sitting at 32% in the dumper, and yeah, it'll be fine. Let's come back in. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to be moving soon. Let's grab that. It is already full. And then where are we gonna go? I think we're gonna have to move over to that other side. Let's see if we can get this truck filled up at least. There, we put it at 50%. I think if I bring it over enough, I should be able to grab from like weird spots, right? Like right here. Just bring it in, scoop it, bring it out, and lift it and turn it and dump it, of course. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. So anyways, anyway, I just did an episode of Surrounded yesterday, but I'm just going to get back to doing this pretty much every other day again, and then in between it'll be schedule 1. So anyways, let's just scoop right here. It looks like it's a nice full one. Let's go up. Let's get her zumped. This is going to put us at 83%. Let me see, what else can I get? Let me just go right between the legs here, all the way down. There we go. Scoop this part. Oh wait, was it all the way down though? I don't think it was all the way down. It is now though. Anyways, that looks full enough. Let's lift it. That is a pretty straight wall, so we don't want to really be digging up on that too much. 83, this puts it at 99. I'll take it. Our mats are sitting at 19%. Now, I might need to also buy myself a drill machine pretty soon. I don't know how much that thing runs. But I'll probably get the orange beast first, and then we'll kind of focus on getting one of those. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably do some more drills. I guess I could always pay to have some drills done. I guess wouldn't be the worst case scenario. Anyways, okay, now I think we're gonna have to move over. This is not gonna work right here anymore. So let's take a look at the gold map real quick. Let's not overlook at it, but let's do look at it. These should be the two that I'm digging in right now. They have still a good amount of gold. It's all at the bottom though. So let's turn all of these ones off. This one is decent. It's 1100. Who knows what the ones next to it are? They could be decent, but it seems like they're kind of tailing off, right? I'm going to turn these ones off as it's only 466. And that one, these down here are pretty hefty, I guess, at 1300. And then these ones over here, I think this is what we're going to attack next. This still has 14 in it. This one has 13 in it. So yeah, let's just come up. Let's get 414. 439 and 446 today. So I think I'm just going to bring it over here, and we're going to start with that back one first, of course, and then we'll just kind of back ourselves up. And then once we get these done, which might be tomorrow's episode, I don't know, I kind of want to go down there and grab all that stuff. So maybe we'll screw around with the dozer and try to make a path down there. I'm not too sure. Let's see where this is going to land, though. You know what? I like to bring this up to pretty much the line like this. Damn it. Yeah, this should work. Let me grab the dumper. And then let's take a look here. So I guess I might as well just... No. Bring this down and then start digging right here. I don't know if that's a good spot for my truck, by the way. It's kind of encroaching on that damn square. And I think something like that will be fine. Okay, let's bring this up just a bit. Lift it, fool. No, that's gonna be fine. Let me turn this thing in. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I need to get my controls right. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. Or not. Okay, I think it's full. It's not full, but hold on a second. Bring it in full, and now it's full. Okay, lift. Swing it, and let's dump it. We do have a mechanic working on the truck right now. That was barely 17. Let's bring this in, bring it down. Let's just grab from like right here, or not. It was a full one. Bring it over, dump it. So this is going to give us some bad gold, but I think it's all going to kind of average out. Let's just come in. I'm going to bring it down a bit. I need to readjust the lights as well, so let me do that. Yeah, this little pit is a little bit dark right here, so let's just grab like this one here, I think, and then just turn it like this. There we go. Set her down, and it's almost good. Almost good. Let me grab another one real quick. I'm going to try to set this one here. Let's see if we can. Not at all, bro. I'm going to try it like this, and... I did not get it. Never mind. I think I'm just going to have to come up here, grab this one, and just... damn it. Wing it. No, swing it. Okay, boom. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. Okay, let's get back in. Let's continue digging here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so what do I want to do? Well, we're going to come in. I might as well... I don't know. Let's see what the block behind this one that we have is got in it. Let me check. Where the hell am I? So, yeah, I don't want to be digging in this one. Look, this one's pretty much a completely dead freaking block. 389, which would be where I'm trying to dig right now. So, yeah, I need to... continue just digging right off of this block right here. There we go. It's a nice full one. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it over. Let's get it dumped. Our truck is sitting at 36. This does put it up to 54. Let's come back in though. Bring it down. Bring in the boom. No, bring in the dipper. Bring in the bucket. Okay, that was not a full one, but it's fine. Let's dump it. Yeah, that one sucked pretty bad actually. That's at 68. Let's bring this in though. Scoop it. Scoop it. There we go. It is a full one. This is all surface level dirt, so it's pretty crappy probably. I should have really looked at the block, but usually the surface is pretty crappy. Anyways, let's bring this in. I want to bring this over. Scoop it, bro. There we go. Let's bring it over. Let's dump it. Our truck is sitting at 87. This should put it all the way up to 100, or at least close to it. There it is. Okay, let's just bring it in. The mats are currently sitting at 38%. So yeah, each dump truck does give us about 19%. And then we just kind of swing around through this way. Don't fall off the edge. And I pretty much did. Anyway, let me see if I can get off this without dying. We're good. Yeah, so hopefully Gold Mining Simulator 2, they'll have like a volume adjustment for the heavy equipment and then like a separate one for like the small equipment. Anyways, this will be good. And there we go. Let's go ahead and dump whatever I had, which was only 2%. Let's bring this in. You know what? I'm going to back this thing up a bit. Yeah, something to about right here. Just so I can get a little bit deeper. And then I don't want to be digging into that other one too much. So let's just extend it. Oh, no, that's going to be good. Just grab, bro. Grab a whole bucket. There we go. We're going to have to move the truck, of course. Boom. Something like that. Okay, let's dump that. 20%. Let's come in. Let's bring it all the way down to about right there, right? Just scoop and grab. There we go. Lift and turn and dump. That puts us at 39%. So that was a full 19. Let's grab right here. There. Oops, nope. A little bit further, please. Bring it down. There we go. There's a nice full one. Bring it up and over and dump. I am using ISO controls, by the way, if you don't know. Anyways, let's come in and let's just grab like right here. Nope, I screwed it up. Hold on. Okay, that sucked, bro. Hold on, let me try that again. I had my... okay, yeah, I didn't even have anything. Hold on, left full. and then bring this in. No. Okay, I don't have this done too well. I need to take off that top layer a little bit more. Let's bring this over though. Let's dump this. That was a pretty shitty one, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just bring it all the way down, and then we'll come in like right here. That'll work. Lift it, rotate it, swing it. Nope, lift it further full and dump it. It does put us at 89, so I just need one more here. Let's just grab it right off this corner. Nope, and there we go, got it. Lift it, turn it. It was not a full one, but it should be enough to fill the dumper, and 100%. Okay, the mats are sitting at 57%. Man, I wish I had all the employees though. I will say that, because then I wouldn't even have to go over there, right? Anyways, let's just get this parked. There was no employees today. I did forget to mention that at the beginning of the episode. I actually went over there and double checked, and there was none. Anyways, this will be good. Let's switch back and let's dump. What did we have? Well, it was another. Actually, it was just 1%. You know what? I'm gonna back this up just a bit more. So here we go. We're gonna take off this top layer now, and then we'll scoot it back up. Not all of the top layer, just to like the line, like right here, right? So let's lift it. Let's dump it. I'm gonna have to back up my truck. Boom, something like that. Let's dump what we got here. And then, yeah, I need to be kind of careful now, because I just want to take a little bit more off of this, and then we're going to bring this thing back up to that line. Yeah, something like that. Let's just dump that out real quick. And I want to do one more right here at this end piece, right? Like that. Okay, one more actually after that. I want to get that little jaggy that's sitting there. Let's dump that though. 47. Yeah, there's this little one right here. Grab it, bro. And I got it. Lift it, turn it. It was probably at 1% or something stupid. It was literally 1%. Okay. Now I do want to scooch back up now. So yeah, we'll just kind of drive it right up to the edge, and then this should allow me to get pretty close, or a lot of this dirt that's in here, right? So let's bring this down. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should go back a little bit further, because I don't really want to take this dirt outside of the square, because it's really crappy. Anyway, let's just come in here. Let's just grab and see if we could just dig out of this square. Bring it up, bring it over. Nope, a little bit further. Okay, I'm swinging really far for this one. 66%. Let's bring it down. Yeah, let's come back into like right here. Got it. Lift it. Yeah, here we go. A little bit further, please. Dump it. This is at 67%. We are now at 84. I screwed that up, by the way. I definitely over dumped. Like, I literally was dumping onto the cab. Let's bring this up, bring it in. Let's not over dump. Let's just bring it all the way in. Yeah, this is the bad spot for my truck, honestly. There's 100, and then this is going to put it up to 95. Yeah. Okay, and let's dump whatever I had in here. I don't think it was very much, if anything at all. It was literally nothing. Okay, let's bring it back down. Let me get my camera fixed here. Bring it back down. I don't want to dig off into that other spot, so let me bring this over like this. I just want to dig straight into the ground right here. There we go. And then bring in the dipper. Yeah, that's gonna work. Bring it out, bring it up, bring it over, and there we go. That puts it at 18%. Let's do the same thing. I want to just bring it in right here. Bring in the dipper. There we go. Scoop it. Lift it. Let's get it dumped. Oh no, I screwed that one up, bro. Yeah, I definitely screwed that one up. Anyways, I'd only put it at 31. Let's bring this in, same spot, right? Just kind of like right here. Bring in the dip. Okay, that looks good. This is going to put it from 31 all the way up to 48. Let's come in a bit deep now, like right through here, right? Scooch the dipper in, close the buckets. It looks nice and full. Let's bring it up, let's bring it over. This is putting us at 65. I'm gonna go in the same spot, just kind of way down here like this. Bring in the dipper, scoop the buckets. And it is a full one. Gonna bring it over, let's get it dumped. That does put it at 83. We just need to get one more, which I'm gonna do in the same area right down here. There we go. And then hopefully there's a lot of good gold in that spot. But anyway, let's get this dumped. This should put us at a full 100%. Lift it. And there it is, 99. Okay, and these mats should be at about 95%, and they are. Let's just get this dumped, and then I'm going to stand by and turn off everything. Okay, there we go. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to hop out. We're going to run over to the water thing first, and then just kind of wait for that. But these are sitting at 95. Yep, 96%. Actually, that first jig got switched. I'm going to grab this empty bucket, and once that gets to 100, which it is, I'm going to just swap this out myself. Boom, there we go. We'll put that back. Those are 2 full ones now. The shelves, not the shelves, bro, the mats, I meant to say, are sitting at 98. Once they get swapped, we'll turn off the water. Actually, they're getting swapped right now. So let's just turn that water off. It's the right one, right? Like this one here, I think. It was that one. Okay, let's go ahead and do a swap out. Let's take a look at everything, though. Did all my mats get swapped? I can't tell because they're overlapping. But yeah, those left ones did. They're all at zeros. So let's start up top. I'm going to grab an empty bucket with me. Take it up here. We're going to do this first sluice box as normal. In fact, I need to turn off... Do I need to turn off the power? I don't think I technically do, so I'm just going to leave it on. It's fine. I did turn down the volume, so hopefully it won't be too loud. Just joking. It looks loud as hell. Let me go turn it off. Yeah, I even came in and turned it back down to 37. I had it at 100 while I was digging. Anyways, we'll just hit the big power switch. Boom, the master switch. Okay, let's crawl back through this hole. And a little bit further, please. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's pull out our little baby shovel. There we go. We're just going to do the same thing, right? We're going to dig from this back one. Grab it. Now we're just going to swing it. And then we're going to dump it. And there we go. We got a full bucket. Look, my shovel still has something in it. So weird. But I did get the last bit out of there. So let's switch back over. Let's grab the bucket, toss it down there. Let's put the new bucket in. Let's hop down here. And then let's grab that bucket that I just tossed, right? Throw it into the corner. And then check it out. Just to fix this little issue with my little baby one, I'm going to take this bucket, pull out my baby shovel, and just dump it in. And it'll just have to be the way it is. And then I'll just like leave this thing like, I guess just right here for now. Anyways, is that it? Was that all I got to do? No, we got to do the mats. So let's do the mats next. Okay, so the only thing I need to do on this one is to grab these mats, toss them over to that corner. Same with these two. And then we just got to replace those with some new mats, which is right here. There's 4 of them. And then I found an easier way to get up in the last episode, which is just to jump, bro. There we go. And we're just going to load them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 and 6. Let's hop over here. Let's pull off these grills. Let's not make a TIE fighter. I'm just going to do one at a time. There we go. Let's grab 4 mats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to toss them to that corner. Okay, that was horrible, bro. Let me grab 2 more. And then do the same thing, right? Toss them over there. Whatever. Let me grab clean ones. And same thing with this side. We could just run and jump. Okay, we missed that one, but we're going to run and jump again. Okay, we still missed that one. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, jump, fool. I made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's put our grills back on. We could actually pick 2 up this time. 1 and 2. And then let's grab this one. And boom. Okay, now before I finish, I'm just going to grab these 4 that I tossed up here. And just kind of toss them back to that corner. Damn it, bro. That sucks so bad. Let me grab those again. Dude, I hope they keep the mechanics with, like, the, physics and everything. And I hope they still allow us to throw stuff by just kind of swinging and then, hitting E like that. I'll be sad if they don't keep that in Gold Mining Simulator 2. I know the new one's going to have a proper throwing mechanic, but it's whatever. Anyways, I think that's everything minus this freaking one here and this one. Just toss them back there. And yeah, that should be everything, right? The grills. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to digging. Oh, no, it's not, bro. It's not at all. We need to grab these buckets and toss them back there. Actually, that's not a good spot to put them. I forgot that we're going to get that full bucket message. Anyways, I do want to grab 2 more buckets and just put in place of these for the worker. Okay, now we're ready, bro. Let's get back. Let's continue digging. Well, we got to turn on the power, of course, on the water. So, of course, here's the power. Boom. Let's turn off these 3. We don't need those on. And then here is the water. Boom. Just like that. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, there's that bucket is full thing. I'm just going to move them. It'll just drive me absolutely insane, bro. Just got to move them out of this corner. Yeah, those rocks just come down here and constantly, quote unquote, fill up the bucket. Okay, and then all I got to do now is just get this into place. So let's just park this. Not like this, bro. What are you doing? Like this here. There we go. Okay, did we have anything left in our bucket? Yeah, dude, 3%. Okay, let's bring it back in. I need to try to skim this off real quick. So is my thing fully out? It is. Let's just bring this in. Let's bring it down and let's see if we can kind of scrape right along that yellow square, right? So just bring it in just like, okay, like that. Yeah, a little bit further and it looks full enough. And did I lose a little bit? Just a tiny bit. Okay, now that's gonna work. Let's bring it over. Let's get it dumped. That does put us at 18%. Let's bring it back down into about that same area, just like that. There we go. Close it, bro. Close the bucket. Extend it out. Close it. Okay, we did not lose anything. And I did not mean to change my view, by the way. The right thumbstick actually changes the view if you push it in. Anyways, I am using my Xbox Series X controller. 18%, that does put it at 36. Let's come back in. Yeah, let's continue grabbing inside of the yellow square. We don't want to be getting beyond that because it's really, really bad dirt. That does put us at 55. Let's bring it in, bring it down, and then grab in through here. There we go. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it over. Don't dump it. And there we go. Yeah, definitely feel like I've gotten a lot better on my controller. I feel less awkward with it now. Let's grab as deep as we can get. Bring it in. Close the buckets. Yeah, I cannot wait for Gold Mining Simulator 2. It's going to help so much with your bucket not getting stuck with the new mechanics. 73, this puts it up to 92. Let's grab one more just right off of this back wall like this right here. There we go. It's going to be just fine. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it over. Let's bring it in. And only a little bit this time though, right? 92. And we just need to get it right up to about 100. There we go. Okay, the mats are only at like 14% right now. So I think we're going to be able to get almost a full 5 trucks again. This is a horrible backing spot, bro. Let me try this one more time. I don't like coming up from that way. I like coming through the land bridge. So anyways, let's get this dumped. Let's get back to digging. And then I'm going to be curious to see how much money we make with the old orange beast. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot less loss with that thing. But let's go ahead and dump whatever I had. It was quite a bit this time around, like 12 extra %. Anyways, bring it in. Let's bring it down. I want to grab off of this back wall a little bit. And then I think I'm going to have to actually back up here in a minute and start going after that other square. But there still should be plenty in this one to grab. That does put us up to 30. So no, I don't want to grab from here though. Let's bring this all the way down to about right there. And then scoop. Damn it, it's already full. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out of this thing. I'm going to try to close my thing though. And by thing, I do mean my thumb, bro. Got it. I got it. Let's lift it. There we go. Bring it over. No, lift it full. A little bit further. And then in and out. No, what are you doing? Okay, dump it. There we go. That was actually 19%. Oh my god. Anyway, let's bring it back in. Let's continue to kind of dig in through here. We don't need to move quite yet. Up and up. Over and over. In and in. There we go. That was not an echo. It was just me repeating myself because, well, I used to do that a lot. Anyways, let's grab through here. There we go. And then I think we can still get a bit more off that bottom. What does this put us at though? 67, 86. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it all the way into like that. There we go. Scoop and then scoop. There we go. It's a good one. Up and over. Out and down. Just kidding. There we go. Ah, damn it. I wasted a lot right there, by the way. But it is at 100. Hopefully, when you over dump like that, hopefully it just falls out the sides. But I kind of feel like you just lose it. Anyways. Hole's looking good, though. It's nice and square. I'll say that. But yeah, I like to take the land bridge. Damn it. I'm not going to be able to do it. But yeah, I like to take the land bridge because I like to come over here like this. Swing this puppy around. And then I can actually read the mats over there at 32%. So let's get this dumped and we'll get it parked, switch back over, and we have nothing in our bucket this time. So let's see, let's continue kind of coming through here. Let's see if we can get any more off the bottom of this thing without grabbing the square behind it. So just come in like this, and there we go. Scoop, scoop, and it's a full one. Let's lift it, let's dump it, let's bring it over, of course. There we go. That will put us at 17%. So it was not a full one, but whatever, bro. It's fine. Okay, I'm kind of taking a little bit too much off there. Let's bring this in, though. There we go. It is a full one. Yeah, I feel like I took a little bit too much off that backside, but that's okay. 17. This puts us at 35. Let's come back in. Let's extend it out to about right here. Bring in the dipper. Bring in the bucket. Okay, I think we're about ready to scooch back a little bit. I might be able to get 1 or 2 more scoops, but this will put us up to 54. Yeah, let's try, because I don't want to take too much off this. Okay, hold on, bro. That's not what I was looking for, but whatever, I'll take it. Let's lift it. Let's bring it over. That's kind of a weird one. 54. This does put us up to 72. Yeah, I think I can grab a little bit more, like right here. Is that where I'm trying to grab? Yeah, that's gonna be good, bro. Actually, look, I can get a bit more just to the left or to the right of my bucket there. So let's dump this one. This is at 72. Worst case, well, best case, it's at 91, which it is at 91 actually. Let's just grab a partial. I want to continue to grab like right here. There we go. That should be good enough. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it over. And then I think we'll get 1 more scoop, and then we're going to be ready to scooch back. But let's just top this off at 100. 97 and 100. And you know what? This time I am going to take my little land bridge so I can do this the right way. Okay, so the mats are currently sitting at 51%, 53% on some. Let's dump it. Let's get back. Okay, and I'm back. Let's go ahead and dump whatever I had in there, which was about 9%. Yeah, I think I want to try to grab a little bit more right here. Let's see. Let's turn it a little bit. And I mean, I got a little bit, not quite what I was looking for. So yeah, I think we're ready to move back now. Let's bring this over. Let's get it dumped, however. There we go. So let's come back out to this view. And then, yeah, let's just back it up a bit to probably, we're going to take off that top layer. So I'm going to back it all the way up like this. And then I need to get my dumper in place real quick. Yeah, something like that, I think. Okay. Fire it up. We got 28% in there. We're just going to have to take off the top layers first. So I want to do this the right way, because I think there's a right way and there's a wrong way. I think the wrong way, I want to show you what I think the wrong way is, and then let me know if it's accurate. But I think the wrong way would be just to set it down like this and then just to close your bucket. So I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like the pistons or the hydraulics might not be powerful enough just to scoop the dirt by doing it that way. I feel like the right way of doing it would be to, like, to bring it down to like this and then just move your dipper like this and then close your bucket. So I don't know. I should probably watch some excavating videos of professionals doing it. But anyways, let's go ahead and dump it. That is 63%. So I'm gonna do the same thing, right? Bring it down and then just bend my dipper and then close my bucket. Yeah, I don't know how strong all the hydraulics are on these things, especially the one operating the bucket there. Anyways, that is at 80. Let's bring it back. Let's actually bring it in. I do want to scoop off a little bit more, like right here, right? Yeah, somewhere about right there, all the way across that square. Anyways, this will put it at 100. And it was at 100, bro. Perfect 19%. Okay, swinging over here, the mats are currently sitting at 70%. So let's get this dumped. So we only need about 2 more trucks. This should put it at about 89%, right? And then we'll just need 1 more truck after that. And yeah, let's see how we did on this hole, bro. This is looking pretty good, actually. It's deep. It looks like a crater. Yeah, I hope in Gold Mining Simulator 2 they give us like a little bit more of a fleshed out ledger to where we could look at all of our monies pretty much every day of the year, right? The season. And I mean, best case scenario, they allow us to look at prior years or prior seasons as well, right? That's one thing I feel like a lot of games are missing, and is like a proper ledger. You know what I mean? Record keeping and stuff. Anyways, let's bring it in. Let's bring it down. Yep, so that's gonna be fine. Let's just scoop right through here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start taking it off now. Let's go ahead and dump it. Actually, I wanted to do 1 more move before I decide to start going in. So I want to grab like right through here. Yeah, just about half of that square. That's gonna be good, and that's where we're gonna pull our tracks up to. Anyways, let me get this dumped. We're a little bit out far, but there we go. That puts it up to 36. Let's come in right here though, grab with the dipper, close the arm, lift it back up and over, up higher, bro, higher, and then dump. That puts us at 55. Let's bring it back down. Let's come in through right here. There we go. Extend it, lift it, and dump it. I want to try to get back before that thing empties at some point. If I could get it fast enough. That's 73. This will put it at like 92 if I get a perfect scoop. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it over. Let's get it out. 92, am I right? And I was right. It is 92. Perfect 19%. Let's just grab from here. Bring it up, bring it over. I only need a little bit here. So this puts it at 100, bro. And now let's see if I can get back. Is this thing still running over there? I don't think I've gotten back one time where there's still dirt in that. And there is no more dirt in it. Anyways, the mats are sitting at 89. Let's get this dumped, and then we're just gonna have to stand by the water over there to turn it off. Okay, that's done. So we'll just hop out. Did I shut it off? No, I adjusted the volume and I can't hear this thing now. So anyways, let's hop out. We need to wait for, yeah, the gravel pumps, bro. Is this other one filled? It is not, but it's about to be. In fact, it's full. Let's go ahead and grab this bucket. No, it's the wrong button, bro. Grab the bucket. Let's swap it. 1 and 2. There we go. We'll put that back into place. The mats are sitting at about 95%. Okay, the sluice box, what does it say? It has been swapped. Oh, it looks like only some of them because a lot of them are still not quite there. And it's still not even at 100%. They're just about to be. Let's go turn off the water. Yeah, it says we're losing pay dirt now, so we'll just turn this thing off. Boom. I almost forgot. I need to turn on the water for our clean out, so we'll turn on our 7 gallons per minute. And we're just going to come over here real quick, shut the entire thing off, and then just turn on 1, 2, and 3. And then how did we do, bro? Looks like the sluice boxes are at 100. These mats over here are indeed at 100. So yeah, we did pretty good. Let's go ahead and start with the one up here, though, of course. So we'll just come up here, pull out the baby shovel. And then we're going to grab from this back one, scoop it. And then we're going to, of course, just swing it. And then we're going to dump it. And the bucket is full. Let's go ahead and grab it. Let's toss it down there. In fact, my shovel still has some dirt in it here. So, yeah, we can see it right there, right? See it in the sunlight? Indeed, you can almost see it. Anyways, we're just going to dump it back into that other bucket again. Okay, and then let's grab the jig buckets, right? We'll grab these two. I guess we could just start dumping. So I will. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Just joking, it's already on. Let's just go ahead and start dumping with these jig buckets. So there's one bucket. Let's grab another one. Boom, there we go. And then I think I can grab just about one more. So boom, there we go. That does put it up to 73. In fact, once it gets down to about 65, let's see. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Anyways, this one's done. Let's swap it out real quick. Put this over here for the old gold. Boom, boom. I still have to do the mats, so I don't know why I'm kind of jumping on this so soon. Let's actually grab the mats real quick. So these all have 2% in them. I'm going to start with these ones. Might as well take what's on them, right? Damn it, I became a TIE fighter. Damn it. Now there's no easy way to set these down without freaking losing it. Anyways, let me grab that last one. Set it down. And then, yeah, we'll grab all these. I'm going to start with these crappy mats. Let me just load them up real quick. Boom and boom. Those are the final ones. Let's go ahead and start it. There we go. Now let's take the good ones. These are the heavy duty ones that are all filled up. I'm going to toss them over to that corner there. And then the other two as well. Now let's come over here. Let's grab these off. One at a time. 2, 3. Let's grab the mats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's toss them to the corner. Okay, that looked pretty good. Let's grab these ones. Toss them as well. And that looked just fine. Okay. Well, that should be everything, right? We got the... No. There's still crappy jig buckets with 7% and 11%. So let's grab these crappy jigs. Let's just toss them in to this thing. It only puts it up to 61. Same with this one, right? Let's just toss it in. Puts it up to 64. In fact, I'm going to swap this one out real quick. Like that. Put this over here. And then I still have a full jig bucket back here. So let me grab it. Let's go ahead and dump it in. Boom. It's up to 80%. Okay. This thing is done. Yeah, it's done, bro. Let's grab these crappy things out of here. I'm just going to put them back in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. Let's put the grills back on. 1, 2, Oops, I missed that one. There's the second one, and then here is the third one. And then let's load up the next batch of whatever these are called, mats. Boom and boom. There's all 6 of them. We'll wait for that. We could probably swap. Oh, the magnetite's full. Look, let's grab that magnetite bucket and then swap that out with a new one. This has to go into the back of the pickup truck. Let's check it out. I already have 2 buckets in here of the magnetite, so let's get back though. The nuggetator is done. Let's go ahead and pull out these clean mats. And we're just going to put them back up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We can now put the grills back on. Let's just be a TIE fighter. 1. And the second one. Here is the third one. Boom. And then let's put 6 more mats in. 5 and 6. There we go. Okay, this thing is at 100%. Let's go ahead and swap it. Throw it over here. Grab a new one. Boom. There we go. And then this is the last 2 of the jig buckets and the sluice box buckets. So we can go ahead and dump this one in right away. That puts it at 72. And I think that's literally the last bucket, bro. I do have this little partial one, which was from the upper sluice box. Let's go ahead and dump that in. It was 2%. The gold is full though. Let's go ahead and swap it. Boom, boom. There we go. We'll slap this over here. The mats are done. Of course, I'm just going to throw them over here. There's 4. Here's the other 2. And here is 6 more mats. Boom and boom. There we go. This one is full. Let's go and grab it, bring it over, put a new bucket in. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I'm going to fill up the jig buckets again. I might as well, right? So we're going to put one at the end of this one at the end of that. And then let's just grab... Oh, what's going on, bro? Everything is going on. This is full. Let's go and swap it around. Bada boom, boom. Okay, you know what? This one's actually filled as well for the mats. So let's take this one. I'm going to do this one separate since it's mats. I'm going to leave it back here. And then let's put a new bucket in place. And then let's take these out. And then I'm going to restock these ones for the employee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the 5th and the 6th one. Let's go ahead and fill it up again. And boom, and boom. There we go. There's the 6 of them. Anyways, what is this thing doing? This one's done, bro. Can we dump this? I think it's an empty bucket. It is an empty bucket. And that is all of the buckets. Okay. Well, in that case, we should probably get started on the wave table. So let's do, I'm going to go ahead and just start dumping it. There's our first bucket. We are sitting at 0 gold, of course. Let's go and throw the second bucket in right away. Looks like the nuggetator is done processing that. So we have a full bucket plus a 33% bucket for the old nuggetator. And this is empty, right? Oh no, yeah, that was empty. So I'm just gonna grab it, swap it out with this gold. Let's just toss it into here right away. It's barely at 53%. Yeah. And then we'll put this bucket into here. Actually, you know what? I need to put another one over here, so I will. Let me go ahead and shut this damn thing off. We don't need it running. And then it's just causing a bunch of noise. The magnetite is at 74. This is at 16. Let me get it dumped before it freaking dries out on me. There we go. 56, bro. What are we at? 187 ounces as of right now. It's under 50. Let's just go ahead and dump that one. Puts it up to 88, 86, yada yada. You know what? I'm going to grab 2 more buckets and just replace these jigs right away. The worker jig buckets, that is. There's a second one. This is still at 69. We only got 2 buckets left of the regular buckets and then the 2 from the mats. We're going to save those 2 mat ones for last, but that should be literally everything, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and dump our next bucket in, though. Boom, there we go. We are currently sitting at 334 ounces. It's under 50%. Let's just dump that bucket. Now it is at 65%. We are currently sitting at 450 ounces. It is under 50. Let's go ahead and start dumping in, well, the moss mats. So this is the small one, the little 30%er. And then let's grab the other one real quick and toss this one in, and boom, there we go. We're currently sitting at 600 ounces, and it should start climbing pretty rapidly from here, and it is, because those moss mats are just drenched in gold, bro. Absolutely drenched. We're going to leave that magnetite back there. We're going to keep saving up the magnetite until I have about 10 buckets or so. I don't have any more upgrades at the blacksmith, but we're going to just use that magnetite to sell. Anyways, this thing's almost done. We are sitting at 850 ounces. and we're about to hit 900. Okay, we didn't even hit 900 ounces today. So today was a pretty shitty day, honestly, considering the last few days. Anyways, let's head to town and let's sell this stuff. Okay, well, I got the quad. I left it at the equipment store. Let's head over to the blacksmith and let's go ahead and smelt all this gold. But yeah, if we do take a look in my upgrade page, I am fully upgraded, so no worries on all that. But we're going to be doing 886 ounces today. It's going to cost 22,000, and we're losing about 21 ounces of gold. Okay, the ignits are done. Let's go ahead and pull them out. Looks like we got 3 of them again. And I'm only joking, by the way. I'm just being ignit myself. I know it's called an ingot. Ah, damn it, bro. And I can't control this damn thing for the life of me. Anyways, let's go ahead and do a 180 spin around. Okay, that's fine. Let's hop out. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff. So we have, yeah, not quite as much as before. This one here is a little bit lackluster, but let's sell them all. Yeah, I wish it gave us a total, honestly. It really should. Hopefully, Gold Mining Simulator 2 will, but that's about 4, 8, 9, 10. It's just a little over $1 million. So now we're at 4.46. Now, it might be wise for me to actually buy some of this equipment right away, because every day that I move forward, everything goes up slightly in price, right? So let's come over here. What should I start with, I wonder? Well, what does this thing run? This is 1.8. This is also pretty damn expensive. You know what? Let's just buy this right away and just have it shipped over there. It does cost a crap ton, obviously. $2.4 million. We'll add it. And then let's add this one as well. It's $1.8 million. There we go. And then we won't be able to add this one. I won't have quite enough money for it, but yeah, we'll just get these 2. Maybe we'll get those set up in tomorrow's episode. Or we'll just maybe wait. Maybe it already goes into spot. I don't know. Because those are pretty big. I don't know if we're going to be able to use our equipment to actually move that stuff around. So let's go ahead and check out. It doesn't give me a total, so I don't know if I have enough, but I did. Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's have that stuff transported, which is right here, right? 1 and 2. It's going to cost 15 grand. Bada bing, bada boom. It has been moved. Yeah, I have 1.6 million now. No, I'm just joking. I don't have 1.6 at all. I have $165,000. Yeah. So anyways, how much does this thing cost? 1 million. So at the end of the next episode, as long as we do a good clean out, we'll definitely have enough to grab that. Let's head back to Nighthawk and let's see if they put them into place or not, or if I have to do it. I would assume I do, but you never know. Yeah, I definitely do. Dude, those things are so big. Can we climb on it right now? Oh, we totally can, by the way. Look at this thing. Oh my god. I can't wait. Okay, well, that'll be fun to try to hook up, dude. It's going to be extremely frustrating. Let's go to bed, though. Let's see how we did for the day. But of course, before we do, we got to shut everything off. Here's the generator. And then here is the water supply. That water pump, by the way, still has about a half a tank of fuel in it. Let's come over here, though. Let's shut off this little Jenny so we don't waste that fuel. We did use almost a whole batch of it again, but let's turn it off. Let's go ahead and refill it real quick. Boom, there we go. And that should be all the way to the top, right? Yeah, and look, you could kind of see it. We still have a half a tank on this, so we're good on that department. Okay, now let's go to sleep. We should have gone through about 1,100 cubic yards of material again. And yep, look at that, 1,100 cubic yards, 886 ounces of gold. So it wasn't our best day here at Nighthawk, but it wasn't the worst. You know what? I'm going to sleep for just, I think, an hour. Is that enough to get some sun out? Maybe 1 more hour. Yeah, so we'll start off at about 8 a.m. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Yeah, so you guys can expect to see this back about every other day once again. I'm going to just kind of get back into the swing of a regular schedule. But that'll be it for this one, you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, my name is Quad. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Later on, everybody. Later on.